and our favorite rocket ship.
Zooming through the sky.
Is your clapped out box?
This clapped out.
This ain't clapped, this is shit box.
Safety first. Safety first, always.
Any extra shots of espresso today?
2.
I like it. Wow.
Wow. So here we are in Luther, Iowa.
Right in our backyard, basically. And
About 15 minutes from Boone.
yeah, as you guys might have heard, maybe not on national television, we had a land hurricane about 3 days ago now. And here later you'll see about pretty much the purpose of this video. But, well, right now we're kind of just showing you guys
What really happened to Iowa?
Yeah.
With the Derecho?
Something.
Derecho.
Just a land hurricane. So it said that the winds were up to 131, and
that's crazy.
That's, I think it's like around a category 3 or 4 hurricane.
Bunch of corn stock got trampled.
10, I think it's like 10 million acres of corn is completely just flattened to nothing. They won't be able to get a nickel or dime out of it.
And then what you see behind us is what happened to some.
This is the corn silos, and these were brand new last year. And you can't really tell on camera, but those are about 40 foot high.
Maybe more than 40
and
foot.
They're basically pop cans now.
Yep.
So
just took it down like that.
We're gonna go and do a little tour and see how some other communities look after this, and then we'll show you what happened to one of our project cars. That's completely laid over. This is we're near Woodward, Iowa, and this was around 131-mile-an-hour winds, almost on the dot. Yeah. Jesus. Obviously, this is a cornfield, or what used to be somewhat of a cornfield. I'm not saying corn isn't fragile, but it's definitely like a lot more bendy and agile than everybody would think. This is just insane. Now basically every single cornfield around this 50-mile radius and then forward east looks like this, and some are even way worse than this, and it's completely flat, and there's just nothing even standing. In comparison, this stuff is about the ones still standing are about 7 foot tall, and now the rest are about a foot off the ground. It's just devastation. Now all these are about broke off right at the stalk, or if they're not, they're probably never going to come back. They'll probably die. I'm gonna save this one. This one's back. I'm a savior. There we go. Saving one piece of corn at a time. Oh, it fell. That's a fail. That's what it did to our cornfields. Big RIP there. As you can see, the Datsun got a little mangled, and it's not been on the channel before. I think it's been seen before, but it's a 240Z. It's a 1973 or 4. I can't remember the nameplate's right there. It's crushed now. And I got this thing at a really good price. As you can tell, it's kind of a pile of crap, but just you're nuts. But I've got all the parts inside of it basically to bring it back to how it should look, and then of course this happened. But in reality, it's really not too terrible, and if this is the only damage we had that was catastrophic, it's really not that bad. But this car already has a V8 in it that's all cobbled together. It's I think it's a Oldsmobile 350 or Buick 350, one of the two. It's not a Chevy 350. And it's just been thrown in, and with the worst motor mounts I've ever seen put in it, and you know, it's just not good. So this all is not too big of a deal, but you know, it just kind of sucks, kind of sad it had to happen to this poor thing. But I'm also happy it didn't happen to the Torino, which is also kind of in harm's way right now with that ranch right above it. I've already fallen on top of it. That being said, little introduction to the Datsun 240Z and kind of a sad truth of what happened around central Iowa this last week. as you've seen in the last footage we have presented to you. But the plans for this car, it will be back on the road.
After many of other projects.
Many other projects. It's kind of down far on the list. It's a sweet little vehicle.
But it's on the list.
It's on the list. But sad thing for us, this is nothing compared to what most people lost.
Well, it probably had a bunch of, you know, leaves, branches up top, and just...
It's like a wind sail.
Yeah, it was just a sail, basically.
Like the biggest branch right there, I mean biggest root right there is just, it's just gigantic. And just ripped clean off.
That's crazy. Doesn't even look rotten at all.
It's not, it wasn't. Grass is still nice.